Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope everybody had a good day at work or, on your ride to work. You understand? You can vibe with Landlord from Alabama. You understand me? Let's get it. Hey, I wish I was coming with better news, but you already know how that go. You understand? But I do need you to use that like and share for the squad. It would not charge a card. Let's do it. Shout out to all of my people rocking with me today, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, we gotta turn up on a 5 o'clock, on that 5 o'clock slot, you understand? Listen, we trying to build something else over here, man. I kinda had to let go 11, but we spinning back with this 5 o'clock vibe, man. So let me know if y'all like the direction we going in so far. But I appreciate everybody that's coming through sliding with your boy, man. What's happening? Shout out to the members sliding in for the win. Mr. Desmond, Iron Man in the building, King G in the building. What's happening? Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green. Bruce got the toxic juice. What's happening? What's happening? Texas Twister, Johnny Duncan, Sin City Cowboy. What's happening? What's happening? DP Johnson in the building. DC4 Life Frito in the building. Fredo, I don't know, how I do, you understand? I'm a name butcherer, that's my profession, that's one of my trades. Nigel, one side. Let me know, give me a how bad I did on a scale of 1 to 10. He says, you must be from the north side, the northern region. I notice they say that a lot, they say Europe. That ain't what we do down here, but hey, I appreciate all the cultures around the world, you understand? Shout out to y'all up there. Let's get it. Shout out to HTM Sports sliding in for the win. You understand me? Hey, I appreciate everybody, man. Hey, let's run them likes up, let's run them shares up. Let everybody know that Landlord is live, and we finna go crazy today. Hey, I can't make up the script, you understand? He says he's from Miami. Oh, okay. Y'all multicultural over there. Y'all got all kind of vibes over there. But hey, first and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Hit that like and share for the squad that would not charge a card. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do it.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ay. Ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Ay. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. And we just getting cake and they just in the way. Ay. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball, boy. But it's real now.
I got love for my New York.
Probably average your career. Still one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin'
right?
Good deal. Long live CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's do it.
Took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run up the comma. The summer, run up the numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way the ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting K and they just in the way.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. Hey, he said all that ball, man, rocking all this ball, man, on the chain, yeah.
Trap.
What you know about that, man? What you know about that, man? Hey, we gotta find some type of cheer, some type of joy. We gotta be happy off life. That's all the Cowboys got right now, right? Man, we just gotta enjoy life. Hey, the Joneses said, hey man, y'all need to just be happy y'all alive. It's almost Easter, man. You know.
Trap.
The Joneses said, don't celebrate free agency. Just celebrate life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than football. They want to talk to us about life and stuff. They say it's bigger than football, man. Just be happy you woke up, landlord. Just be happy you woke up. Ain't that what they telling us? Shout out to Tricks with the $2 super sliding in for the win. He says, we in the trap, y'all. You already know how we do. You already know it. But man, we got some bad news already. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that seems like my full-time job these days, you know what I'm saying? Feels like I'm employed by the bad news bears at this point.
Trap.
But was that a bird or a plane? What was it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out here. Right. Yes. Oh, it's trap topics of the day, man. Shout out to all of my people out here rocking with your boy. You understand? These are the topics of the day, and unfortunately, I come to you with some bad news. Shout out to Mike Garfalo. You understand? Garfalo, something like that. Y'all make sure y'all go follow the man, but he comes with us some news. It says the Seahawks are expected to sign veteran defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins per source. And it says Hankins was in for a visit with the team today. So he was already out there exploring around trying to see what he can find, man. And listen, this is not great news. This is not exciting. I'm not thrilled by this. So, you know, I told you, I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of coming to you with bad news, but it is what it is. This the hand that we got, y'all. So, we gonna have to try to make a book out of this, right? We still
Trap.
The Joneses done let free agency run a kid on us, right? We can't even make a book with this hand that they dealt us. But listen, man, Jonathan Hankins gone. That's another defensive tackle. Of course, we needed Jonathan Hankins. We used Jonathan Hankins. So we can't act like he bad now. I see people on Twitter already saying, oh, Jonathan Hankins wasn't good. He wasn't good to begin with. And listen, maybe he wasn't the, you know what I'm saying, Vita Vea type dude, Aaron Donald type defensive tackle. He wasn't all of that, but he was pretty good for us. He was the best we had. And I don't know if that's saying much, but it's saying something. You know, and now we don't have him or Neville Gallimore. Not to say that Neville Gallimore did a lot for us or played a lot, but that's still two players at that one position that you down on now. So you better believe that boosted up the need for defensive tackle dramatically. So I'm looking at it now, man. Left tackle might be your first draft pick. Defensive tackle might be your second draft pick at this point.
Trap.
Like, we don't even have warm bodies to assume those roles no more. We don't even have people we can say, hey, go give it a chance. Or, hey, take your shot. Now, look, I just thought about something. We do have Chauncey Golston, and I actually like Chauncey Golston. That's somebody nobody thinking about. He's completely off the radar. The Lord just sent that thought to me. Listen, I do like Chauncey Golston. We did try to convert him into a defensive tackle. I think he was wearing number 99 or something like that. But, you know, he was never the big guy. I think we tried to put some weight on him. But he always been super strong guy, super hard to move type guy. That's the way he operate. That's the way he play football. So maybe, just maybe, we could put some more weight on Chauncey Golston and he get a little more snaps. I actually like Chauncey. I actually feel like he probably deserves some more snaps to begin with too. So just being real, I'm not too mad at that. I mean, I'm mad at losing Hankins, but I am kind of encouraged to see what Chauncey Golston can do with these newfound snaps. But listen, even if we do draft a player, I want to see Chauncey put up a shut up, man. That's what I'm
Trap.
Hold on, let me look this up, man, because I want to be precise on this. How many years this is for Chauncey? Third year? This a third year for Chauncey? Let's see. Chauncey Golston. This the third year for Chauncey? Let's see. This might be fourth year for Chauncey. 2021? Yeah, this is third year coming up. Okay, he came out in the 2021 draft. I do feel like he underutilized, but I do feel like, you know, he got some upside though, man. I ain't mad at Chauncey. Shout out to HTM Sports in the building, man. What's happening with you? He said Chauncey a 3-tech, Osa a 3-tech, Junior a 3-tech. The only 1-tech we have now are Mozzie and Carl Davis. Yikes, that don't sound too appealing, does it, y'all? That don't sound too appealing. So we got some work to do. I know a lot of people want to draft the defensive tackle out of Texas. I think his name's Sweat or something like that. I know they want to draft him and a couple of more of these dudes. So we got some work to do. Like HTM just said, that's a pretty good summary of the defensive tackle position right there. You lost Hankins and you lost Neville Gallimore. So that's pretty much what you got left right here. Chauncey Golston, and they mostly 3-techs. So that's an issue, man. We already had a big problem with stopping the run, right? That was one of our biggest issues. We just finally got something that's close to being a formidable linebacker, and now you have no defensive tackles at all. Trap. But you're overreacting, landlord. Don't panic. We gonna pull some people out practice squad, and everything is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be dandy. Everything is gonna be wonderful, landlord. You understand? So you see the problem when you have those bubblegum people who make the fake content. Like, you can't survive in this game making fake content, man. It's nothing happy about this, y'all. It's nothing good about this right now. Hopefully we can see Stephen Jones and Jerry finagle something out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not giving up hope on some bargain basement type moves, or either some very low conservative trades just like last year. I still feel like it's an opening for that. So I'm not giving 100% up because, I'm a fan. I am a Cowboy fan. I can't help it. You understand? I can't help it. But it's still a little time for us to recover. But these players are gone. They going. They going like an airplane. They out of here. So, especially our own players, they getting out of here. So this is why I say I still got a little hope, because I'm not just looking at free agency. I'm looking at people that we could potentially trade for with some small compensation. That's my only hope right now, because they let the whole free agency market just walk right past them, walk all over them, disrespectful. You understand? With all due disrespect. But let's continue, man. They did us dirty in free agency. I don't even think you could say we had a free agency, to be honest. We acquired one person and we lost like 25 people. You understand? Trap. We this it right here. So this is the current stance of the Dallas Cowboys right now, right? Okay, rumors. We don't even got no damn rumors right now. We don't even got a rumor to speak of right now. That is just distasteful. Okay? None right now. Okay, returns. We got the long snapper, Jordan Lewis, special team ace CJ Goodwin, and bargain basement Rico Dowdle. Okay? No disrespect, but we just being honest, okay? We just being honest. All right. Releases. Michael Gallup, Leighton Vander Esch, Tony Pollard, Dorrance Armstrong, Tyler Biadasz, Dante Fowler, Neville Gallimore, Tyron Smith, Noah Igbenogany, Jonathan Hankins. Don't panic, landlord. Trap. Man, if we was bungee jumping right now, shit, if we was bungee jumping, we'll be holding on to, I don't know. It ain't the bungee cord no more. It's way thinner than that. I say that. We holding on to shoestrings or something. It's something very, very fragile at this point. We hanging on by a thread, man. We got a ball of thread right here. That's what we holding on to for dear life. Because listen, you can say what you want. Landlord is panicking. Listen. It's fair for somebody to react like this if you ain't gave me nobody to replace none of these dudes. Right? You ain't even gave me nobody to replace these dudes. I can see if you was like, okay, landlord, all right, this is what we gonna do. This is an exercise we finna do right now. Good idea. Okay, I'ma name the player that we released, and you name the player that's gonna take his spot. That's what you do. Trap. This how we finna do this. The player that we released, I'ma name his name, then I'ma go to the chat and see who his replacement is. Then we gonna see how we feel about that. All right? I think that's a nice exercise. For the people who say I am totally overreacting, I am panicking, I'm shaking in my boots, I'm yellow belly, I am scared, okay? For the people who feel that way. All right, Michael Gallup. Who is Michael Gallup's replacement in this offense? Okay, let's see. See, this is an easy one. It gets worse. Michael Gallup, I would probably say Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert would have to be Michael Gallup's replacement. That's what it looks like. But we have to see. The draft, another unknown. We got way more critical stuff than wide receiver right now. I'm going to tell you right now. Listen, when we look at this, man, it look like they going to say we got wide receiver at home now. Trap. They going to say we got wide receiver at home, man. Because it's too many critical positions. Like, okay, if you even think you got a shot in the dark to try to stop the run, you got to draft a defensive tackle now. You lost Hankins and Neville Gallimore. Who you going to line up out there? Man. But I like Tolbert too. Friend of the show. Shout out to Jalen Tolbert. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jalen Tolbert. So I got confidence that he can do better with more opportunities. But still, we don't have it. It's not tangible. We can't say for sure. We wouldn't bet the house on him being an impact player. Now, me being bullish on him, I might bet, but I wouldn't say, okay, I'm putting up my house on it. I'm not that convinced. I have to have some tangible evidence of it. I seen some glimpses, but I ain't got the full picture. You understand? So we'll say that. Okay, bam. Jalen Tolbert will replace Michael Gallup. Leighton Vander Esch, who will replace him? Okay, we got a formidable replacement. Eric Kendricks will replace Leighton Vander Esch, so we can move on. Okay, Tony Pollard. Who in the world is replacing Tony Pollard right now? Trap. Now, I know we can say draft, which is an unknown. I feel good about it because running back is not a premium position these days. They don't look at it like that in the draft no more. But, okay, who is you replacing Tony Pollard with? Somebody let me know. Rico? Okay, you can say Rico. I don't feel good about that. I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not excited about that. I'm not head over heels about that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all mean to tell me y'all gonna replace Tony Pollard with Deuce Vaughn and Rico Dowdle, man? Trap. The only hope we got in the run game is the 42 toss at this point, man. This is distasteful. Okay, Dorrance Armstrong. Now, I'm not going to I gotta make this a 2-for-1 because Dorrance did like a half a job for us, in my opinion. So, okay, Dorrance leaving wouldn't be a big deal to me. But Dorrance and Dante, I don't think y'all understand what was going on. Okay, Dorrance and Dante Fowler, when they merged their powers together, they became a formidable defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Dante, his area of expertise was mostly pass rush. Dorrance was a little better at run stopping, but he did have some pass rush capabilities, some hustle in him. So they really just combine their powers to become a formidable defensive end. That's why we needed both of them to have a formidable defensive end, because we didn't trust Sam Williams at the time. That's what it looks like to me. I'm just going off your actions. Your words, you can say anything, but your actions tell everything, right? Your actions tell everything. And obviously, they wasn't giving Sam Williams a whole lot of snaps, so they wasn't too confident in him, or they wasn't too comfortable with him. Either one. One of those has to be true by their actions, because they didn't put him on the field enough. So, okay, we judging off your actions. Okay, but I do like Sam Williams. So Sam Williams will have to replace two people. You know what I'm saying? Sam Williams will have to replace two people. And I believe he's talented enough to do it, because I just told you, Dante and Dorrance, they combined to make one good defensive end, in my opinion. This is just the thoughts of me. You know what I'm saying? These are just my thoughts, okay? But let's move on. Who the hell finna replace Tyler? Be honest, though. Trap. Who in the world finna replace Tyler Biadasz? We have no starting center. Now, I know, okay, Brock Hoffman. We feel like he can play center at a high level. We only seen a small sample size. We seen the sample size that the Chinese junk give you when you walk through the mall. That's what we seen. They gave us the Hoffman sample size on a toothpick. That's what they did. They said, you want to try this? We got one game, and we got maybe two games. But people just acting like it's just a guarantee. Look, I'm happy. I feel like he's a good player. I feel like he has the capabilities of doing it. But I'm not sure, because I only seen this much. You know what I'm saying? I only seen this much. So I got to see it happen. I got to see him play starters, because of some of them snaps that he got was against backups. Now, the Arizona game, I believe somebody was hurt. The Arizona game, somebody was hurt, so he played against starters. The Washington game, he played the whole game against starters. I'm not sure if Washington was playing they normal defensive line. I have to go back and look at that game again. So I'm not 100% sure. But he did play well. He did play well against Washington. But, I mean, I'm confident in the young man, but we can't say for sure that Brock Hoffman going to be a certified person that can fill that role. I don't think nobody can say that. You can be confident in it. You'll be totally projecting. I just told you. They gave us the toothpick, you know, with the sweet and sour chicken on that thing. You want to taste this. That's how much football we seen from Brock Hoffman. So you can feel good about him. I'm not trying to take you down on him. I'm just saying temper your expectations, because we haven't seen him be in a full role for a full season or two, not even consecutively. So, okay, Brock Hoffman is another story. All right, we did Dante. Neville Gallimore. Who in the world is going to replace them? We already, Neville wasn't a big-time contributor now, but he still was at least a warm body in the position. Like, he was a person that was standing there. We don't even have another person to stand there. You know what I'm saying? We don't have Neville anymore, or we don't have Jonathan Hankins. So those are two. That's a 2-for-1 as well. We don't have a formidable defensive tackle to replace them at all. We got Mozzie Smith. Okay, boom. We got Mozzie. But Mozzie was not up to par last year. Hopefully he come guns blazing this year after his rookie year. He gotta get his weight up. He was a little too small for his britches now. They said get on. I need to get on that Mozzie weight loss plan. That's what they've been telling me. But Noah Igbenogany, I mean, you know, he's a special teamer. We replaced him with C.J. Goodwin, I guess you could say. But I'm just saying, after we just went down that list, do I still sound crazy for feeling concerned about our roster? We might not even have enough players to play a game right now, man. Trap. Man, if the season started tomorrow, we'll have to forfeit. We don't even got enough people to play, y'all. But they saying, landlord, you panicking, you crazy, you scared. Man, we don't even got a 51-man roster. We got like 36 players out this month. You got to laugh to keep from crying, man. You got to laugh to keep from crying. We got 36 players. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. So, listen. We wanted players on top of these players. We wanted players to add to the roster that we had. Now we got to replace these players, then add to that. I just don't see us being better. We're a long way from being better if we losing all of this. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's just the most rational thought I can come out with. I can't tell you everything finna be wonderful after that. I just can't do it. Some of these other creators probably can do that. I can't do it. Because I just got to tell you the truth. I can't lie. I don't feel good about that. But let's check out Dak Prescott, brother Tad Prescott, has something to say about his top quarterbacks. It was just hilarious. Check him out.
Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
He said Patrick Mahomes first. I think he got cut off.
I still hold Aaron Rodgers as the top 5 quarterback. Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
You said quarterbacks, not running backs.
Trap.
Tag coming off the hip like that? Wait a minute. Run that back.
Allen.
Run that back.
I
Run
still
that back one more time.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I still hold Aaron Rodgers as the top 5 quarterback. Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts.
You said quarterbacks, not running backs.
Trap.
I love it. Hey, Elmo, big smoke. Big smoke.
Who was up there?
Tua.
Still
Right
hold
there,
Matt
bro.
Stafford up there. Jared Goff has definitely come up in my ranks. That's 9. Matt Stafford. I would actually put Goff above Stafford. And then 10. I don't know if I have a 10th guy. I really don't. Maybe Flacco. I thought he still has a ring and playing. You could throw Russell Wilson there too, but I don't know.
Y'all check out the full thing on the paper route. I am an athlete. Okay. But I thought that was hilarious. He called that young man a running back, and I agree. You know, my sentiments exactly. But PFF graded your boy CeeDee Lamb the most valuable wide receiver in 2023. Hey, I love it, man. I love it. 1,749 yards. 0 first. What that mean? That couldn't be right. I know he had a lot of first downs. That must be meaning something else. But he only had 6 drops, and that is just ridiculous. 1,700 yards in this day and age is kind of decent. That's kind of different, I meant to say. But just imagine if we didn't draft CeeDee Lamb, because it was a possibility, you know, at the draft. This is why I'm telling y'all, this is the perfect scenario I'm hoping to happen to us this time. HTM, this might be our only hope in the world to get a wide receiver, right? This might be the only one. If the greatest wide receiver in the world just fall to the Cowboys and they have no choice, they just have to draft him.
Trap.
That's the only way that we might be able to get a wide receiver, man. That's the only way. It'll have to be just Malik Neighbors or somebody just fall, or a Doomsday, one of them boys. Like, it gonna have to be somebody crazy to fall for us to draft a wide receiver at this point. Because we didn't, like I said, once again, we done created so many problems, so many voids in this roster. But this is what I want y'all to think about, man. What if the Cowboys would have drafted for need in this draft? Because in 2020, the NFL draft, the Cowboys had to choose between Kavion Chason and CeeDee Lamb in round 1. Fast forward, one player signs a 1-year deal with a new team while the other could reset the market with an extension. It's wild how these decisions pan out. Shout out to Brandon Lord with that tweet. That is crazy. So that's why I don't want you to lean towards need all the time. Screw your needs sometime, bro. You gotta listen. The draft is such a gamble that you shouldn't be searching for need in the draft anyway. To be honest, that's how teams be bad and draft bad, because you shouldn't be reaching for need anyway. You shouldn't be trying to fulfill your needs in the draft to begin with. The draft is such a gamble. You know how many draft picks that don't work out? If I was a GM, if this was my team, I'd just be trying to score off the draft. Like, I'd be like, man, I don't care about no needs at this point. Is he gonna be a good player? Because even if I don't need him, I can use him for a couple of years and trade him. I just need good players and good commodities out of this draft. Because it's possible that you can reach for a player and then he be a crappy player. You know what I'm saying? Trap. But the thing about it is, you right, Mike Aldina, but at the same time, we shouldn't be filling these holes in the draft. You know how dangerous that is? Every time we reach for need as the Cowboys, it never works out for us. Think about that. We needed Taco Charlton. We needed Tristan Hill. We did. We needed Leighton Vander Esch now that he had to retire early. We needed Jalen Smith too. We needed all of these players. It's certain players that we needed. They never work out for us. But when we draft a player anyway, that's when it work out the best. Because normally, when that flashing light right there, when that player just flashing there, that means he's a good player, and you shouldn't think about no need at that time. You should just draft him. We needed Mozzie Smith. You see what I'm saying? That need in the draft gets you in trouble, man. That need made us draft Taco Charlton over TJ Watt because we needed Taco Charlton to fit our system. We needed him. Will McClay said he wanted TJ Watt. But nah, we needed Taco Charlton. This is what gets you in trouble. Every single time we needed somebody, we get in trouble with it. You don't stretch, you don't go after players like that. Just like Kelvin Joseph, we needed a cornerback. We needed one. We went to go get him. Like, we wanted a cornerback in the first round, but we was like, nah, we'll get one in the second. We needed one in the second. I don't think y'all see the pattern here. It wasn't like Kelvin Joseph fell to us. We needed a corner in that round. We needed one. So it's a difference when a good player on the board, you shouldn't be thinking about that. Because first of all, you should have handled your business in free agency. That's the problem with bad teams. They need everything. So they just reaching for all kind of needs in the draft. That makes it way more risky. We 100% didn't need Micah. Micah was a luxury pick. Diggs fell to us. Diggs was a blinking light too. Because go back to the reports, Jay Recruiter. They had Diggs in the first round. They was finna draft Diggs in the first, but CD fell. So they was like, dang, CD right here, we got to draft CD. Then, when they came around to the second round, Trey was still there. It was a no-brainer at that point. They was finna draft Trey in the first round. Go back and look at the reports. They actually brought that out. They was finna draft Trey in the first. So he was definitely not nobody they was gonna reach for. Trey was just, thank the Lord that he fell back to the Cowboys in the second round. So, like, most of the time, man, when you stretching for need, it's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. The draft is hard enough as it is. You gonna narrow your chances down looking for need? That's not smart. And that's not what smart teams do. It's definitely not what smart teams do. Excuse me. Bruce said, I still question if we needed Scoob. It felt like we did. It felt like Mike McCarthy needed a draft pick. Trap. It felt that draft felt so petty to me because it felt like Jerry and them gave DQ a little love and was like, go on get Mozzie Smith. And Mike McCarthy over there pouting with his arms folded. I need my pick. It seemed like he was mad. So he's just like, hey, my turn, give me a tight end then. Because it made no sense to draft Schoonmaker, honestly. That's still a head scratcher to me. It made no sense. I can't explain it to you. It literally made no sense at all. So I can't tell you why would they draft Schoonmaker. I don't have many answers for you. But That just shows you, man, we can't be going off need in the draft, bro. I'm telling you, it's a bad idea. Most of these draft picks don't work out anyway. Like I said, and you gonna narrow your chances down looking for need, that's goofy. That's goofy right there. Trap. Think about this, y'all. I know this gonna sound strange, but think about this. If most of the players in the draft worked out, after a while, you wouldn't be able to keep having a draft. Think about that. So that means most of these guys are not going to work out. You got to think about that. It's always open slots for everybody because a lot of these players don't work. So don't narrow your chances trying to do some need stuff, bro. Please. Yeah. So I just want y'all to see that, man. We don't want to fall into that need stuff, and it never works for us. But now you drafted the best player available. Look at what he came with. Shout out to Outlaw on Twitter. This is a great tweet. It said, first 66 games, receiving yards, Tyreek Hill, 4,556. Lamb, 5,145. Receiving touchdowns, Tyreek Hill, 34. CeeDee Lamb, 32. 20-plus yard receptions. Tyreek Hill, 67. CeeDee Lamb, 91. Targets per game. Tyreek Hill, 7. CeeDee Lamb, 8. Catch rate. Tyreek Hill, 67. CeeDee Lamb, 69. We got something special on our hands. Trap. We got something special on our hands, but right now it makes you wonder. Okay, I understand the arguments for some people like, we don't need to sign Dak. We scared of Dak. Dak didn't do this, Dak. Sound like the Quincy Coleman. I know you're in here talking about Dak. I know you is. But let's put Dak to the side for a second. Why we ain't signing CeeDee Lamb? Because listen, that's a whole lot of money that can help us out in free agency right now. All they got to do is throw that bag, boom. Now we can move a whole lot of money. Hey, HTM, if you right here still, I know you know. How much will we be able to get off the cap if we sign CeeDee Lamb? I know HTM know the exact numbers. But all I'm telling you is we can make a lot of money right now signing CeeDee Lamb that'll help us in free agency. So why in the world are we not signing CD? Even if you are hesitant on signing Dak, even if Dak playing hardball, why not sign CeeDee Lamb? This man had a exceptional year. He had a legendary Hall of Fame type year. If you go to the Hall of Fame in 1 year, that would have been the year right now. Trap. See, I already know my boy HTM always working. So that's why I just asked some random questions. You know what I'm saying? He says over $13 million with a CeeDee Lamb extension. Now that's over $13 million that we can add to the what? $8 million that we got now? That's some money we can play with. But I want you to know, Dollar Bill and them, they ain't trying to play look like, man. They don't want to play. They too serious. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to play with us at all. They don't want to be involved in free agency. We sent the free agent in there to holler at Dollar Bill, and this is what happened. Let me see. This is what happened right here. This is what happened.
Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. I tell you what. You better go on back out there and get out of my face before you get swole.
If the South got something to say, that's all I got to say.
Trap. Man, we sent any free agent in there talking to Dollar Bill and he get treated like that. That's what it seems like. But man, we got a special guy right here, CeeDee Lamb. Go on sign the man so we can get them 13 M's so we can at least have a team out here so we won't have to forfeit every day. We would literally have to forfeit right now, y'all. But shout out to Patrick No C Walker. You know, he's a dope follower on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him if y'all already not. But he says, Al Harris has been named assistant head coach in addition to his existing role the Cowboys rewarding him for his continued excellence. But he also says Robert Prince also takes a promotion as passing game coordinator vacated by Joe Witt Jr., the finalized 2024 staff. So, hey, that's big news. Robert Prince got a promotion as well. And Al Harris being assistant head coach, that's big news right there. That's great. I want to know what his role is. I don't want him to stop working with the DBs, though. Hey, let him oversee part-time assistant coach vibes and then still put that sauce on the DBs, though, man. Don't let him relinquish all the techniques and all the coaching to the DBs, though. We still need him over there with the DBs because that's what he do. But they pretty coached up now, though. We got Trey and Duran. Duran know what's up now. But I think that's some big moves, man. I'm really happy for Al Harris. He might be your next head coach. Who knows? Al Harris might be your next head coach. You never know. The way this looking, this is the thoughts. This is what Al Harris said, and this is what Mike McCarthy said. Says, Al has been such an impactful member of our coaching staff and team. I'm looking forward to his leadership and his expanded role, said Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy regarding the promotion of Al Harris to assistant coach. He's a highly effective mentor and motivator, and our entire team will benefit from him taking the elevated step. Al's dedication, teamwork, understanding of the game, and experience in developing the unique dynamics necessary to support a championship locker room are all a part of his special fit for this. So that's what's up, man. They had some super glowing things to say about Al Harris, right? And you know DQ was he was waiting in the bushes trying to take Mr. Al Harris out. That boy DQ was looking in the bushes. And then this is what Al Harris said about Mike McCarthy. No, this is what Mike McCarthy, this is what Al Harris said about Mike McCarthy. I appreciate Coach McCarthy and the Cowboys for entrusting me with the responsibility of assisting the head coach in our pursuit of winning championships, said assistant head coach Al Harris. We have a strong, talented group that is capable of achieving our goals, and I will dedicate my time and energy and expertise to, this team succeed by contribution in any way possible. I am grateful for the opportunity to continue what we began in 2020. So, hey, man, it's a lot of glowing words. Great reviews from Mr. Al Harris and Mike McCarthy. You know he played with him at Green Bay, so I'm sure Mike McCarthy is thrilled and happy for the young man. That's great, man. That's great. That's great stuff right there. But one of the things that I had to say, Gilmore interested in the Pats. Stephon prefers to re-sign with the Cowboys, but is open to all options. So, hey, we could be potentially about to lose Stephon as well. So, man, I'm going to tell you right now, we do need Stephon Gilmore. Make no mistake about it. I know we re-signed Jordan Lewis, but you kind of need Stephon so he can kind of be the bridge to where Trayvon Diggs won't have to get pushed right back out there. You know what I'm saying? He can be a bridge type player. You could put Stephon in the number one corner role for a while and let Trayvon gradually get back healthy and get back 100%. That's what we need. We don't really want to just push Trey out there day one. Now you back to being regular old Trayvon Diggs. That's normal Cowboy behavior, but we should not be doing that. We seen the results of playing hurt players last year. What Terrence Steele did. You know what I'm saying? Terrence looked like a hurt player. He didn't play his best ball because he probably got rushed back. We seen what happened to Michael Gallup. We seen what happened to Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Curse. A lot of these players that was injured and came back quick, they was never playing at that level again. And Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard didn't have the right type of year that he probably wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really thinking that he might go crazy next year. Tony might go crazy next year because that's year 2 off the injury. You never be back 100% year 1 off an ACL injury like that. So we'll have to see what's going on. But I definitely don't want to lose Stephon Gilmore. No, I don't. I feel like he played well above my expectations last year. I really didn't think he was going to play that well, but he really did. And he just struggled down the stretch in that Green Bay game, which everybody did. So I wouldn't just put that on him or leave that on him. But this is just another topic, man. Dak is 22-25 against teams with 500 records. You know, that's the biggest topic about Dak Prescott. He can't beat teams that's above 500. He beat the bad teams and lose to the good teams. He can't never beat the good teams. Trap. But the truth is, nobody beats good teams like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at Josh Allen. He is a perfect 500. Lamar Jackson, 500. Aaron Rodgers, 41-44, below 500. Kirk Cousins, 14-43, and this man, the richest man on the planet. Trap. You mean to tell me Kirk Cousins that made all this money and he 14-43 against the 5 teams above 500? And above 500 don't even have to be double digits above 500. Like, it could just be one game above 500. Like, that's crazy. But this man was 14-43. Justin Herbert, 7-14. Deshaun Watson, 7-19. Jared Goff. I'm about to make up a man. Jeff Goff, 14-17. Matthew Stafford, 11-72. Trap. My God, that's a lot of games. Like, man, you gotta be better than that. And people still regarded Matthew Stafford as that great guy. Now, he won a Super Bowl, but people still was head over heels for Matthew Stafford. Like, he just was that deal. Like, you only get criticized like this. You only get judged with a fine-tooth comb when you a Dallas Cowboy. That's the only time it happens like that. Baker Mayfield, 7-21. Matt Ryan, 33-63. That is terrible. Daniel Jones, 3-13. Kyler Murray, 3-11. Derek Carr, 14-45. So listen, that's all the top players. Like, you know, other than Tom Brady probably, you know, that man probably undefeated against 500. You know how crazy he is. But outside of him and Patrick Mahomes, bro, ain't nobody winning against these 500 teams like that. And those are 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And it's easy to say Pat one of them already, bro. So y'all expecting Dak to do some out of this world type stuff. And he still beats them sometimes. His stuff was better than half of them. You know what I'm saying? Better than most of them, honestly. But y'all want him to be undefeated against 500 teams alone. And half the time we lose to teams that's above 500, it don't be just Dak Prescott's fault. Sometimes the run game, we can't stop the run game. Sometimes other stuff happens. It's not just Dak Prescott a lot of the times. Now, of course, he's messed up some games with some bad, untimely interceptions and stuff like that. But for the most part, it don't just be Dak's fault when we losing these games against these above 500 teams. We all know that. So I think we got to reshape the way we look at this stuff, man. That is a terrible narrative that a lot of people use. Dak just beat up the bad teams. They always say that, but it has no truth in it. That's what's crazy. And we allow people to just say stuff like this. They just say this type of stuff all the time with no problems. And I don't understand it at all. But listen, we can't just keep letting people say anything when it has no truth to it. That's all I'm going to say. But these are the remaining free agents. Now, at the time of me shooting this video, now the Chargers, Mike Williams signed with somebody. Hold on. Mike Williams signed with somebody. I can't remember. Somebody let me know. Mike Williams signed with somebody. It just happened not too long ago. I think he went to the Jets. Did he go to the Jets? I'm not sure. I think Mike Williams went to the Jets. But you still got Xavier Howard out here. Still got Stephon Gilmore out here. Tyler Boyd, Justin Simmons, Jadeveon Clowney. That would be a good pickup to pair with Micah Parsons. Jamal Adams if you want a safety. Hunter Renfrow would be a good wide receiver, but I know we don't want to pay nobody. J.C. Jackson, a good cornerback. Allen Robinson, Michael Gallup. You know, we good on that. Quandre Diggs. Michael Thomas is still out there. I think he's kind of washed, but it is what it is. Eddie Jackson, Randy Gregory to make a return to Dallas. What y'all think about that? Calais Campbell, I still would sign. I don't care if long as he can walk, I'm signing Calais Campbell, bro. Trap. This man been old for about 10 seasons, and he's still been balling out. So I don't want to hear it. Hey, we been missing out on all that good play. Sign Calais Campbell now, and I bet you he'll ball out. Okay. Steven Nelson, I'm not too sure about him. Christian Fulton, Adoree Jackson, Ryan Tannehill. Got your backup quarterback, Odell Beckham. J.K. Dobbins is not a bad running back to be signing. He is not. Michael Hyde, Tre'Davious White. So listen, it's still some decent free agents out here to be picking up. So don't give up all hope, but it's still a chance. I signed Campbell too. This boy went crazy last year. Old as a mug, but he's still out there hooping. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that young man. He's a young man out here. He's still playing football at a high level. But this is the people who got the most salary cap left right now. Washington Commanders got $62 million. Good grief. They done made all these moves. They still got $62 million. Trap. And look at our Cowboys. My, oh my. All the way down here at $4.2 million. That is just sad. Our accountant is trash. You trash! I want you to know that, Steven Jones. That was for you. But man, Washington still got a whole lot of money. Philly still got a whole lot of money. And all these moves they done made, we can't afford nothing. Wonder why? Maybe because of all of this dead money we paying people right now. Ezekiel Elliott still getting $6 million in 2024. Tyron Smith gonna have $6 million in 2024. Leighton Vander Esch $2 million in 2024. Dorrance Armstrong $1.5 in 2024. Kelvin Joseph $700. Jabril Cox, we still paying Jabril Cox $192,000. Devin Harper $88,000. Simi Fehoko, we still paying Simi, bro. Trap. Man, that John say Darrell Johnson getting $6 from we owe this man a 6-pack of Sprites. Miles Brooks, $6. It's 6,000, but still. Good grief. Matt Forniak, these boys still paying these people. So like, that's a lot of your money right there. What that is, $12 million, but just between Zeke and Tyron. That's just dead money, just nothing we can do with it. It's just there, just screwing us over. But, you know, this is the con part of restructuring these contracts and stuff like that. But I don't want to hear it. Other teams doing the same stuff, and they still more productive than us. We still paying Quinn Bohanna, Tyrus Wheat. Like, these dudes ain't even do nothing, and they still on that shit. It is embarrassing, Joshua. It is. And this is why we sitting up here with no money. They don't want to restructure nobody. They don't want to sign nobody. And we the only ones up here that's not getting anybody. You understand? It's crazy. It is crazy. And y'all pride yourself on being cheap, but you spending all this money in dead cap? That's crazy. This is Mike McCarthy's coaching style from 2020, and then we're going to ride this thing on out. Mike McCarthy was the head coach, of course. Offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, for the first 3 years, and that should have never been so. Could y'all imagine this Mike McCarthy offense in the first 3 years, sir? If this would have been year 4 of Dak and Mike McCarthy offense, ain't no telling what we could have done by now. Ain't no telling what we could have done by now. But we had Brian Schottenheimer, a pseudo offensive coordinator, somebody that's just a figurehead, and it's really Mike McCarthy. Okay, defensive coordinator, Mike Nolan, 1 year, done. And it was Dan Quinn for the last 3, and now we have Mike Zimmer. Good consistency on the defensive side of the ball, not anymore. Special teams, John Foster been here forever. Defensive line coach, Jim Tomsula, and now it's been Aiden Dirty for the last 3 years. Now it's Jeff Z-Word. Linebacker, Scott McCurley, been here the whole gosh darn time. Trap. Man, I'm sick of Scott McCurley. Okay? Talking about Scott McCurley almost make you want to feel like, it made me feel like I'm a snitch, right? It feel like I'm telling on him because he's been so under the radar. This man, bruh, where has he been? Out of the whole, this man been here how long? This dude been here since 2020, bruh. And he only got one interview. Trap. So you mean to tell me, Mike McCarthy, how is this your buddy? He been getting us this terrible linebacking play for almost the whole entire time, and he don't have to answer for it? Make that make sense. I don't understand. I can't compute that. I can't compute it, bro. I can't make it out. Scott McCurley been the linebacker coach all this time. What's been one of our worst areas? What's been one of our worst position groups, people? What's been one of our worst position groups? Listen, I brought this fact up one day on Bossland, I believe. All of our linebackers play the same way. LVE play the same way. Damone Clark came out there playing looking just like LVE. Y'all know he did. Shit. Jabril Cox looked like LVE out there. Like everybody looked just like LVE. The only people that didn't look the same, didn't play that same way, running away from tackles, trying to maneuver out of blocks, is people that we acquired that just came on the team that didn't get the coaching yet. So guess what? When it's a whole group doing bad, you gotta look dead at the coaches. Trap. When it's a whole group doing bad, you can't help but look at the coaches. That's what you do. Because it becomes evident. If my whole group is bad, it's your responsibility, sir. I got different players with different skill sets and different talents, but they all look the same because of you. Scott McCurley makes me feel like I'm snitching because this man is so under the radar that we don't never see him. You can't pick him out of a lineup, I promise you. Trap. When I'm saying his name, I just see a picture of somebody hiding behind something. Every time I say Scott McCurley, it just seems like he probably ducking somewhere. Like, you don't know who this man is. And it's one of the worst groups on this team. Mike McCarthy, you know you my dog. You know you my guy. But you can't protect him no more, bro. We calling him out. Because this play has to cease. We need better play on the second level, sir. We need better play on the second level. No doubt about it. And I'm sick of him getting away with this. How in the hell he kept his job all this time?
Trap.
All right, listen. Us as a Cowboys fan base, we might have to come together. We might have to come together and confiscate the naked photos that Scott McCurley has of somebody. Ain't no way that man supposed to been the linebacker coach this long. We done had terrible linebacking play for years now. But he just been getting along fine. Sleeping great at night. Ain't nobody, don't nobody even want to talk about it. Is that not a problem? See, this is why you got your independent content creators, because we gonna call them out. It seems like the people that's in the building don't even want to question them. Y'all talk to DQ every day. Y'all talk to Kellen Moore every day. Y'all talk to Mike McCarthy every day. Don't nobody want to talk to Scott McCurley? Ain't nobody got no questions for him. It's something going on, man, and it need to stop. We need better play at the linebacking core. Y'all talking about drafting linebackers. Who gives a damn if Scott McCurley gonna still be here?
Trap.
They gonna come out there looking just like Ricky LVEs, but not playing like Ricky LVE. Do you get it? Double meaning. They gonna look like Ricky LVEs, but they ain't gonna play like LVE did when he was a rookie. They just gonna be looking young, fast, and lost. That's what they gonna be looking. But, man, that was hard to get over right there. Scott McCurley, man, hey, you a wanted man in Cowboy Nation. Hey, we might have a ransom for you in a minute.
Trap.
Hey, we gotta put an APB out there for Scott McCurley. Where are you, sir? Where are you? Okay, secondary. Maurice Linguist and Al Harris. Joe Witt Jr., and now Al Harris. Okay, offensive line, Joe Philman for 3 years, now Mike Solari for 2 years. Quarterback, you got Doug Nussmeier for 3 years, now Scott Tolzien for the last 2, and for this year coming up. Let's see. Running back, Skip Peete for 3 years, now Jeff Blasco. To be honest, Jeff Blasco might need to come down the aisle too. We might need a discussion with you because the running backs didn't do too well last year. They did not, and we need you to do better. So let's see. Wide receiver coach, we good with the wide receivers. Maybe everybody outside of CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert, I don't know. Tight ends, we good on the tight ends. We good on the tight end coach. We good on the tight ends. The tight end coach, Lunda Wells, been phenomenal. He deserves to have his name on here 5 times. Not you, Mr. McCurley. Not you.
Trap.
Not you, Mr. McCurley. Not you. So listen, other than the ones that we know, is it anybody else who needs to be called out? Because listen, our running back room ain't been good. Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle, that run game was not that great. We might need to talk to you. Wide receivers was fine. Tight ends were fine. Offensive line, Mike Solari. The offensive line wasn't that great either. We might need a discussion with you. Secondary, I can live with the secondary. It was decent. Linebackers, no. Defensive line, no. Could have been better. Really could have been better. I don't know what Aiden Dirty did to these people.
Trap.
I don't know what Aiden Dirty did to deserve a head coaching job. Do y'all? Am I missing something? Y'all guess is better than mine. I guess the British accent did it to him, didn't it? I don't get it. Somebody let me know. Am I crazy? Am I missing something? Well, they might give him credit for Michael Parsons, but I get that. That's Dan Quinn. That's Dan Quinn, really? Let's go back. Because he was here. Let's see. Aiden Dirty. Yeah. He been here since Michael. I guess they giving him credit for Michael. Because Michael is semi on the defensive line. I don't know. But I don't know about that. Do y'all think he gone now, so he ain't none of our problem. But I don't know what in the world they seen that made him feel like he supposed to get a head coaching job. That's crazy. Nigel said secondary, quarterback, and receivers kept this team going. You ain't lying. The secondary was balling out with the interceptions and stuff. Dak was going crazy and CeeDee was going crazy. Them all facts. It's no reason for that man to get no head coaching job. But hey, he ain't our head coach, so we good. But man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all support this content. I can't speak like this without y'all support. You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati gonna get you, boy. Trap. Jerry and them might be waiting out there right now. I can't be talking like this for free. You know what I'm saying? I might have a cost. I might have to pay for it eventually. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tap in for the win. Make sure y'all support the content, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and share on the way out. I appreciate all the love and support. If this your first time watching, I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Please support the channel. Hey, and if you can, become a member. It's only $3. It works out. It helps out a whole lot for me to continue doing this, what I'm doing. And I appreciate all the love and support, man. But hey, if I entertained you, if I made you laugh, if I gave you some information that you didn't know, please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. That's the least you can do. Don't act like an Eagles fan. Don't be acting Eaglish. You know what I'm saying? We sophisticated. We are real, civilized human beings over here. You understand? We do not behave like those guys. If you don't hit the like button, think about this. You are literally doing what an Eagles fan would do. You know what I'm saying? Trap. What an Eagles fan will do if he came in here? He'll listen and not hit the like button. So you basically the ops in here right now.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me up.
So make sure you support the content, man. And you know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Yeah. Thanks for all the love and support.
Put my money,
sir. Let's get it
in my hand.
Yeah, let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most people say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, make dollars till you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, to know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B, yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase deals. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.